This girl is literally paying corporate PR fixers to hide the fact that she was getting cracked by her own blood cousin. For anybody who may not know, this girl Catalina just got exposed by her ex-boyfriend, Kenneth, for cheating on him with her blood cousin and making this freaky ass bucket list of things that she wants to do with her blood cousin. So now she dropped a 12-minute fake crying apology video titled My Truth, but got exposed again by leaked emails showing that she hired a whole PR agency to write the script for her. Yes, bitch, I caught your ass. I have the receipts right here. We got the whole leaked email from a dude named Gray who literally tells her that he works in brand strategy and public relations in crisis management and promises her a strategic reinduction to save her career. And this girl Catalina, from the email address you can see right here, really replied back and said, hello, I'm interested. But anyways, let's talk about the giant elephant in the room that she completely dodged. Her ass was moving like Smash or Splinter, the way she was dodging the one question that we care about. Did you crack your cousin or not? Like the whole entire 12-minute video, she did not once say, yes, I'm fucking my cousin. This whole 12-minute and 46-second video, she vaguely talks about what she did at the 23rd second of the video, but she never actually says what she did.
First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex.
What did you do, Catalina? Tell us. Say it with your chest, gang. She's acting like she just stole a piece of bubblegum from a gas station or some shit and feels a little bad about it. No, gang. You had a whole freaky dicky to-do list with your blood cousin. Your actual blood cousin. Bro, how are you gonna sit there and say he was my first boyfriend? Like we don't know your first boyfriend was actually your cousin. How is she just trying to sweep this incest shit down under the rug like it never happened? She literally said our relationship was not as perfect as it may seem.
And I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem.
No fucking shit, duh. You was letting your family member crack behind your man's back. What part of that is perfect? What part of that is normal? She talking about there was a rumor going around. Nigga, it's true. What do you mean? We all saw the list. We all saw, what do you mean it's a rumor? Y'all really gotta look at her eyes in this video, bro. I swear to everything, she's reading off a script. I put it on her life that she's reading off a script in this video. I put it on her life. God strike her down if she's not. Cause bro, look, pay attention. Every 5 seconds, she looks to the right there. Like imagine me, if I had a script. Look, okay, I'm speaking, and then I look, I'm speaking. That's exactly what she's doing. Your ass is not sneaky, bro. We see you reading the teleprompter. This ain't an apology. She's pulling a Travis Scott. She's giving Travis Scott homage with this shitty ass apology. She's trying to talk no jutsu her way out of getting canceled by the whole internet. Her PR guy Gray is probably sitting right behind the camera, holding a piece of cardboard with the script written in a black Sharpie. Cry here, Catalina. Drop a fake tear right here. Okay, you need right now is a perfect time. You need to make your voice quiver a bit. Okay, perfect. You're doing great, sweetie. That's exactly how I guarantee you, that's exactly how they were behind the camera. No. You need to have more emotion. Redo that part. You need to have more emotion right here, okay? I need your voice more shaky. Come on, lock in. I bet she had to do like 12 takes just to sound halfway sad. And that shit still came out shitty. She still sounded like a robot. How did you edit the video and we can still see you reading the script? And then she hits us with the absolute classic influencer move that everybody uses. I was just in a dark place.
I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
I can't tell you how tired I am of hearing that. Every single female apology video. I was just in a dark place. I was going through so much. Why is it, but genuinely though, deadass, why is it every single time, without fail, every time a woman gets caught doing the wildest shit, they were suddenly in a dark place? She quite literally blamed cheating on losing herself. Catalina, you did not lose yourself. You found your cousin's address and went over there with a purpose. Stop using depression as a shield for being a terrible person who lies to everyone. Mental health is real, bro, but you literally using therapy to cover the fact that you're a pathological liar who got caught red-handed. She's talking about going to a facility and name dropping a streamer named Snowcone, which shout out Snowcone if you see this. I'm trying to correct. But anyways, she's saying that Snowcone made up a false rumor or whatever the fuck.
While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend.
I don't even care about Snow Cone right now. You know what we care about? You dodging accountability. Even though she says, I take accountability.
Start off by taking full accountability.
Actions speak louder than words, and clearly she did not take any accountability. You can't just say, I need professional help, and then expect everybody to be like, oh, poor baby, when you were the one plotting behind your man's back the whole entire time. But wait, bro, it gets worse. I don't even know how, but it gets worse. She completely scripts the flip halfway through the video to save herself. Around the 4-minute mark, she starts completely, like it was like a 180. It was just like a counterattack, bro. Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool, prime Liverpool 2019 counterattack, from defense to attack in a second. She was just saying all this shit, blah, blah, blah. Then she went straight to attacking Ken out of nowhere. She starts calling him a toxic, abusive, saying he had crazy anger issues.
Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Yo, to talk no jutsu, bro. She almost pulled this shit off, bro. But then you have to remember the fact that, Kenneth is really this abusive Chris Brown ass nigga, right? When he found out that you were cheating on him with your blood cousin, why did he not sumo strike end your life? This shit is 2 + 2, bro. But she's gonna say this shit and get no repercussions. She's trying to ruin this man, Kenneth. I'm telling you, this shit is unfair, bro. Peep how she's doing this shit, bro. She literally saved text messages, screenshots, and videos for 2.5 years, just waiting for the day that she got caught. She documented the whole relationship just to use it as a counterattack for this exact PR moment. She knew that she was eventually going to get caught. It was only a matter of time. So she planned. She had evidence ready. Oh, why is this bitch moving like Magnus Carlsen? She claimed that he forced himself on her. Typical move. I mean, we can't be 100% sure it didn't happen. But using the same formula, 1 + 1 = 2, that's a wild allegation. Yes, but the timing. You waited until you get exposed for incest to bring out the good guns. That does not add up, bro. That's not 2. That equals 3. But the absolute cherry on top is the ending of the video. After the 12 whole minutes of the fake crying and throwing her ex under the bus, she gets to the real point of the entire video. She just had to add in, oh yeah, I will also be back streaming. Bingo. There it is, gang. That's the strategic reintroduction that the PR guy was talking about in the leaked email. She does not give a fuck about healing. She just wants her Twitch chat back. She just wants the donations to keep rolling in her bank account so she can keep buying stuff. She says she wants to use her platform for awareness. Man, shut that shit up. You just want to play Valorant and farm Sims who don't know any better. You think we forgot? You literally completed that freaky ass bucket list after the breakup. I know for a fact she wasted 0 time getting back to the streets with her cousin. You don't think she's at her house crying right now? No. She's at her cousin's. I guarantee you she's at her cousin's. Hey, let me know in the comments. What do y'all think? Who wrote the script? Was it Gray, the PR guy, or her cousin, or ChatGPT? And Kenneth, I hope those allegations that she's saying aren't true. But even if they are, that just means they're both weird. But I hope they're not. But if they aren't, please, Kenneth, if you have enough proof, make an example out of her. You need to make a message to all girls in the future. You cannot make fake allegations. You can't, because that ruins careers.